Hey Kingdom Hearts fans, you've got a new game to play. No, it's not Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes, it's another filler game, but the good news is that Kingdom Hearts Recoded is actually based on a Japanese cell phone game and is technically a sequel to Kingdom Hearts 2, instead of some nonsense about Organization 13. There are a couple major things Recoded does right. First off, it's actually a game about Sora, and not Roxas or Ventus or any of the other tertiary characters with an us at the end of their name. It goes back to the roots of the series, with Sora traveling to different worlds, which happen to be the locations of classic Disney films. The game is sort of, but not really, a remake of the first game. Jiminy Cricket's journal gets glitched, and Sora has to travel through a topsy-turvy version of his previous adventure to fix it. The story is unfortunately pretty weak, and sometimes doesn't make any sense. It's also geared towards fans of the series, to the point where a newcomer will have no clue what's going on. Recoded looks great. Even the disappointing talking head scenes have good artwork and a surprisingly large variety of expressions. The frame rate occasionally chugs during the more chaotic parts of the game, especially with multiple enemies on the screen. The other major thing Recoded does is mix up the gameplay. Each world plays differently. Some parts feel like a stealth adventure game, another world is a classic turn-based RPG, and there's even a real-time strategy section. Before I ever got bored of an area, I was doing something new, and yet it always feels like Kingdom Hearts. The game's camera can be troublesome, and as always, the platforming in the series is pretty terrible. Timing jumps on bouncing blocks is a pain. The lock-on system isn't very smart either. You'd think the game would know I want to target the one boss enemy in the area, not one of the dozens of useless boxes scattered around. While it would be nice to finally get Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm glad that Square Enix and Disney have made an effort to give American gamers the experience they missed years ago with Recoded. It's definitely a game for the hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, but it's a fun, eclectic RPG. Plus, it gives some cool hints about the upcoming games, which alone might be enough for some people. For more info on Kingdom Hearts Recoded, visit IGN.com.